Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Let's fix that. Go. Yeah, the shipping's rather high because it comes from the US. Plus customs charge. It's not ideal, but you know. I might eventually have to find a more European-based merch store for people living on this side. Maybe run 2 merch stores at the same time. That might be a good compromise. All right. Now it's just inconsistent, Phoenix. It's spelled differently to your Twitch name, so that's just weird. Who's joining? Remember what that was called. All right, anyone else?
I'm going to be playing terrible today, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Probably playing as bad as G today, because I haven't slept since last stream.
But why?
I lay awake for 5 hours, and then it was morning.
But why?
I didn't choose to. Like, I was just lying in bed, just couldn't sleep. Just one of those nights.
But why?
Not my idea of the good life. Somebody fetch
Attack
my
commences in 30 seconds.
Keep to the plan, but be
Such
ready
a
to
lack
adapt
of
if necessary.
imagination. Such a lack of imagination.
Somebody fetch my butt. Somebody fetch my butt. Somebody fetch my butt.
Such a
Somebody
lack of
fetch my
imagination.
butler.
Such a lack of
5,
imagination.
4, 3,
Of imagination.
1.
Oh. I'll send an inv. Da-da-da. Keep using connection. Stop sucking. No! Aw.
I will prove myself.
Just kill him, it's fine. Yeah. This mouse smells very rubbery. Because it's, you know.
Made of
you.
rubber, maybe?
Yeah. That too.
Who would have guessed?
The smell should go away in time. This is aired out for a while.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Sombra online.
Move to the beat. See through the enemy contact.
To the face.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Greetings.
Well, someone's got to push the payload. Mm-mm.
On my way.
I'll take care of
No! Hey, Maximizer.
Cheers, love! The cavalry here! What's the hold up?
Do we have a full group? No.
I have purpose. Here. There is no obligation.
Hey, MJ.
Hello. Hey.
No, no that. Thank you. Back in my day, we'd have this payload delivered already. Much better.
I'm on fire. Come on, try it.
The checkpoint.
In fact,
Физкульт, привет.
back to me.
Doo-doo.
He is in voice chat.
Yeah, I am voice chat. Do-do-do-do. Wow.
One shot. Brood.
Rude.
Payload secured. Move out.
Just keep joining and leaving until it works. Is the group full or not currently now? Right. I thought I shot at Symmetra, but I killed an Ana. Weird. Maybe I was just misidentifying my target.
This is not the time.
Oh,
Tactical visor.
Victory. Play of the game.
exactly 8k damage. Wow.
Double kill.
Hmm. I'll just time you out. It's fine. Right. Yeah, that's 3.
Welcome to jungle. Attackers incoming in 30
Whee! Yep, and I did too, so I think we ended up timing them out for 20 minutes instead.
Wait, what are they timed out for?
They're
Bad,
spamming
bad
emotes.
time. Oh, no.
Attackers incoming. Stop the danger.
If I understand correctly, whenever you time someone out while they're already timed out, it just adds to the duration rather than overriding it. So I've tried to time someone out for 1 second after timing them out for say 10, and it just added a second on instead.
Физкульт, привет. Да, Кэт.
Ow.
Greetings.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
How am I doing? Yes.
Oh, Okay.
I need to figure out whether it's possible for me to save up enough money to buy a new PC by the end of the year. Then I can have a 2 PC setup and better hardware to game on at the same time. It might be possible with my Twitch income if I get enough. So I got a decent amount of money saved from saving to move, which I no longer need to do. So, and the new graphics card generations are coming out, so might as well make the most of it. New graphics card, new CPU, all that kind of stuff. Until we're unveiling their 11th generation. The other day as well. I think yesterday, in fact. So, by the end of the year, all that stuff will be out. And I can buy a system. Yeah, just need to make sure I've got enough by then. Got about half of what I need right now. Can I get the other half in 4 months? Possibly. Maybe if I work a bit slower at work. just milk it a bit. You know, paid by the hour, so no end time. I leave when I'm done.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Wow. Did you just not want to deal with it, the kid?
No, I couldn't be bothered.
What? I'm not talking to you.
Well,
Talking to
something like
Stark
that.
in the chat. It wouldn't stop crying. Probably because it needed something.
The payload has reached
Maybe not yet. Maybe eventually. Maybe not at all. Some people just aren't cut out for it. A lot more people aren't cut out for it that actually end up doing it anyway. There's a lot of parents that shouldn't be. Just adopt a teen. It doesn't have to be a teen. You can adopt someone who's old enough not to cry relentlessly without being able to figure out why. So, young kid is fine, I suppose. If they can vocalize their needs, then that's good enough. If you want to skip out on the cry bit. There are plenty of kids that need a good home. You don't have to procreate yourself.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Echo here. No one can hide from my sight.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me for dropping in. Winston reporting. Hello.
Torbjorn, ready to bark.
This
How rude. I'll go to the other big one over here.
vital signs of
Yeah. Oh. Some people play The Sims as a murder simulator. I don't do that. I generally just create a sim that looks like me and then give them a good life, you know? Oh!
No dying on my watch.
That was a good one.
30 seconds remaining.
By my calculations, our evidence is moving away.
Oh. Yeah. The thing about this, the thing that's great about a swimming pool is if they can't get out the pool, they will die. Without anything else, they'll just eventually die. If you just wall them into a room where they can't escape, it takes a long, long, long time for them to die.
Tactical visor activated.
Under the nest movement. They'll eventually die of starvation, but that takes a while.
Helden sterben nicht.
I don't know if it's the case in Sims 4, but I think in Sims 3, if you killed a Sim through drowning, they'd wander around your house as a ghost, just leaving wet puddles everywhere, which
Justice will be done.
My blade is ready
gets
to
quite messy if you keep doing it. Whee!
I still hate myself for having this, but you know.
Having what?
Well, I'm May at the minute.
And you have a gold gun?
Yeah, I did let you choose, so you know, it's my
You
fault.
brought this
but
on yourself.
I did.
Oh.
I'm on fire.
Victory. Play of the game.
Oh, nice.
No, please don't watch it.
Why not? You were
Because it's
killing people.
Bastion. Because it's Bastion.
What's wrong with that?
It's Bastion. You know how much I hate Bastion. I think the worst part was that I died and I was happy to die. And then he gave me Bastion again.
Talking to other guys. Wow. No. It's a bit psychotic there.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
Attack commences.
Yeah, of course.
Truly is wasted on the young.
Oh, jeez. I'm bad at Doomfist.
I was wondering what that sound was.
Uh-huh.
How are you up there?
Moira, that's how. Yeah, killed something. Yeah, died.
Science will reveal the truth.
Thank you.
See that which is unseen.
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure you've got a fire alarm detector thingy. That way the firemen automatically arrive and put it out fairly quickly. If you don't have that, it can cause a lot of problems.
Winston reporting.
Be right back.
Sometimes it's better just to raise your cooking level without cooking for the first like few skill points by reading books and watching TV, just to avoid setting something on fire. What? In my wallet, in my cloud storage. It's in the notes section. Good. Hi, pumpkin pie.
With every death comes target.
Нет. It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Hello.
Ow. How are we? Yes.
Group up with me. Group up.
No dying, Matt. You want a bandage for that?
Need healing. I need healing.
Oh.
Running down. Attack.
Also,
Securing the point.
there's a rather cheesy exploit with Sims. If you've got any kind of mind control available, by like being an alien or using some kind of magic from the magic expansions, you can essentially just rob people's possessions and sell them for easy money, including their cars, if they got cars. That's only Sims 3 though, I think, for cars. You can make an absurd amount of money doing that.
Securing the objective. Backup requested.
do, do.
Activating the barrier.
Nice.
Revolutionary. Enemy turret theory is
Pow. No, no. No, no. Aww. Why res? Maximizer AFK'd into nothing.
Together, we are strong.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Oh, did barrier too late. Ah, I didn't do barrier early enough. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Hey, Taco Bell guy.
There is no obligation.
Are they getting salty in Mystery Heroes?
60 seconds remaining.
observe the barrier. Evidence suggests a sniper ahead.
Like, yeah. Some people just love to complain. That's just how they are. I'll complain
It's
about
justified if it's
everything
Maya Bastion.
and everyone. Even if everything is perfect, they'd still find something to complain about. Why is everything so perfect? Oh, why me?
10 seconds.
Oh, it was just me, so that's good.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
I think the easiest thing to say to those people is the world is not perfect and never will be. Get over it.
Play of the game.
The more accepting you are of yourself and the world around you, the happier you'll be. Watching you in your school break. Nice. Oh dear. Look what you did, G. Look what you did. You've got been player of the game. Also level 69. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, all bronze medals except for healing.
Traveling to Nepal.
The
everyone ready?
Just because I enjoy this map, it's gonna give me all the heroes I don't like, just so I don't enjoy it.
Already thinking negatively. Okay.
You can't be serious.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Changing position.
They've got 2 bastions.
We can deal with that.
Observe the battle.
Easy enough. Oh, don't put a wall in my way. I was sucking that. Ah, jeez, May stole the health pack.
Our world is amazing.
Golden.
Hello. Hello. Oh, got the hands there. There we go. That's the mech dealt with.
There's a Mei behind.
Yeah. At least I got the hands. What else do I have in the game? Currently 10,011 on my profile.
Best round 1.
Doomfist is at the bottom currently.
0.
Okay.
It's a perfect day for some lipstick.
Oh, I didn't even notice the big boy border.
Yeah. Only 1 star though.
Yeah, but it still takes like 2,000 hours to get there.
1.
More time than I've got in any game.
Capture the objective.
Well, actually, no, that's a lie.
What's your #1 game right now in terms of hours?
Destiny 2, I've got coming up on 2,700.
Okay.
Destiny 1, I had about the same.
Well, you've seen how bad my Genji skills are, G, so it's understandable. I've got less than 1 Dragon Blade kill over 10 minutes average. So, yeah. That does have a lot to do with the fact that I die way too fast to even get my ult in Mystery Heroes. And even when I do, I just don't get a kill anyway, so... Ow. There we go.
Did you say you were still doing the 333 and then just playing loads of mail? You just play Mystery Heroes to Overwatch 2 now?
Well, I don't know when Overwatch 2 is coming out, so any goal setting would be kind of pointless at this point, since I don't know how much time I got. No.
It's a perfect day for some dipstick.
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 Ooh, got him. Ooh, yeah, got the mercy. I didn't even know it was there.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Oh!
What?
I managed to cross-map Rocket Echo out the sky.
Hmm. Fluke shot, eh?
Nope, I just did it to a Farah as well. It's all skill.
Sure. La 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 la. I need some help. Gonna go back and get some. Oh, I was gonna get that one too. Nice. Ooh.
Victory.
Okay. What don't you like?
Play of the game.
Yeah. It's annoying when that happens. So more free tokens tonight. Do 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 do. You didn't. It's a visual bug.
Do they still have the chance to get 100 tokens on, or is that not a thing anymore?
No, it's not a thing.
Oh, I missed that. That's how I got my Widow skin. Now I'm gonna have to buy one.
But you can still get free tokens. It's just a set number at a set
I can
rate.
get, yeah. What's it, 5 per game?
Okay, thanks, Stark. Bye. Yeah, something like that. Someone else say yes.
1. Attack commence. Capture objective A. Stay close to me and I will protect you.
He really wasn't lying when he said he had internet issues.
Sigma, present.
They got 2 mercies. How do I feel about McCree's nerf? Indifferent. Doesn't affect me, so. Those kind of changes only really affect the top brackets. Up.
Torbjörn, ready to burn.
Oh no.
Sigma, present.
Be reasonable. Mace to the face.
Imagination is the essence.
Executing by Doubtless.
Ugh. Where did that mercy go? I don't even know. Oh. His fire rate got reduced slightly. That's it. Good one. Good one. Gee.
No obligation for the universe to
What
make
are you
sense to
doing? We got 3 Sigmas. Oh.
Wrestle with Jeff, prepare for death.
So follow.
Claiming the objective. Impact.
Killed them while they were talking. Ow. You can still do very well with McCree, you just have to do it a bit slower.
I am taking the objective. Zarya, all ready for your
Accuracy matters more when fire rate is slower.
30 seconds remaining.
attack.
Good. What's with all the Sigmas? This game. So many of them.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, rude. You're in the game, that's fair.
Name's McCree.
I'm a one-man piece of cake.
Oh.
Join me.
Objective A captured.
Wow, we won that point. There are no more Sigmas remaining, that's good. That's good.
There's no way. How much health are we on? Let's see.
Ah, big rip.
He is on.
No one was there, and then suddenly all of them were there.
I got the Reinhardt at 18. That's a joke.
I'm here. Heilstrahl aktiviert.
Oh,
Let's get you back in the fight.
better than dying. To the enemy, because then I can stay mercy. Oh, we got some support. Yeah. 4 support, 2 tank. New meta. Good.
Let me get you patched up.
From afar.
Goji, get him. You missed. Try not doing that.
Healing stream engaged.
I put. This game isn't fun after being awake for 30 hours.
Then go to sleep.
No, because if I go to sleep now, then I'm gonna wake up at a stupid time in the morning and I wanna stay up till I can go to sleep and then wake up at a decent time.
Not gonna be fun doing that though.
It won't be fun, but then I'll have an actual sleep schedule.
10 seconds
There is no obligation for the universe to make
I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
Oh, I'm Sigma again.
Winnable!
Rip.
defeat. Play of the game.
What?
Apparently.
So, one of those kills was a final blow from me.
Seems that way.
Thanks, everyone.
You just played a game. GG. Do, 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 do.
Welcome to Oasis.
Would you like sparkling or still?
I will pass your feedback on to Ify. I believe that she needs cleaning.
Ify.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
My ultimate is charged.
Why do I play every hero?
Respect your elders.
Barrier activated.
Why not?
Respect your elders.
I paid for every hero, so I'm gonna play every hero, you know? La 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 la. Oops, it's not what I wanted.
Hello. Join.
Yeah, I like playing all of them. Indeed. Wouldn't do it otherwise. They're all fun. Because they're designed to be. Often in my life, I found something I enjoy and did as much as it as I could. I think that's a worthwhile endeavor. Oops. You know? Some people have struggled their whole life trying to find something they can enjoy. Doing as much as I've done Overwatch. You know?
Would you like to know the specials?
My all-time is almost ready. Is with you.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh,
Register after service.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Lucio coming at you.
piggy, 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 piggy. 3 little piggies.
Capturing the objective. Additional support would be appreciated. Taking off.
Oh. No. They're not very little though, they're half a ton each. Oh yeah. Hey, I was trying to kill the piggy.
Would you like to know the specials?
I will protect the innocent.
Protect.
Ash Winston
Yeah, missing every shot. Don't mind me.
Much better.
Ooh. I hit nothing yet. Oh, jeez.
Maybe when I'm healing you, don't jump behind a shield.
Who?
Flying pig.
Score
The
0-1.
Our world is amazing.
Pretty big spawn room, this one.
You hook 'em, I'll cook 'em.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Oh, let's go.
Amazing. Ice wall coming up.
The objective is now.
Oh, not quite. I don't enjoy ranked, so I don't play it. And besides, knowing it and doing it are two entirely different things.
I will protect the innocent.
Enemy turret detected. Sigma present.
Get back.
Sniper.
Turret detected.
Ooh, 10 HP. Ow, not me.
Justice ain't gonna display after you.
Not online.
After you. After you. After you.
Ow. But I was shooting things.
No dying on my watch.
Sigma present.
Regen burst activated.
Wow.
Yourself up. Dust yourself.
Ah, no! I'm okay. I'm not okay. There's two pirates.
Mercy on call.
Deepy.
Ash here. Our world is amazing. Right beside you.
Reinhardt at your service.
Do I have my own log burner? Oh. Oh no!
I'll be piece of cake. I'm with
Whee! Double mercy, let's go. Aw. Too late. 0 medals, yeah!
Play of the game.
Indeed. It's not the kind of environment I want to spend any time in, really.
Is it just because it's really toxic, or?
There are many reasons. Many. Some to do with me, some to do with other people.
I just would have assumed that your first reaction would just be to hide chat and then just play and ignore everyone else.
The thing is, though, it's a game mode for getting good, and I'm not interested in getting good, so
yeah,
there's no
fair,
point in
that's
playing it. There's no point.
Well, I mean, you would have got. I mean, the only reason I can see is to get your hero time done faster.
Why would it get done faster?
Because it takes longer to level up. You've got more time spent in game at a time.
If I wanted to do that, I'd play free-for-all deathmatch. It's worse. For XP per hour.
Didn't know that counted towards your stats.
Yeah, it's tracked, so.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
And free-for-all deathmatch is better because you got 8 teams of 1, so no chance of pissing someone off by not doing much.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
But I don't play the game to level up. I don't play the game to get levels. I said that twice. I don't play the game to get hours on my profile. I play the game to have fun. So that's my main goal. So I choose the game modes that I can accomplish that goal with most efficiently.
Yeah, but gold guns have been scientifically proven to increase your skill by 3 ranks.
No.
So
Gold guns have probably done more harm to competitive than good. I reckon. Ah, my hat fell off.
Your support has arrived. Let's get you back in the fight.
Thank you, Angela.
I reckon if golden weapons never existed, competitive would exist of a higher percentage of people that actually want to be there, and a much lower percentage of people that don't. Therefore leading to a better competitive experience overall. I'm keen to see if they address that issue with Overwatch 2. Since with Overwatch 2 they've got a chance to change things up in a drastic way while not feeling too jarring, because it is a new game, so new rules apply. It's possible that they have been planning this for a long time. That any solutions they have are a bit too jarring to put in the game until they do a big switch between 1 and 2.
My condition is improved. My will made real.
Wow, 2 Mercies, a Moira, a Bat.
This is my will.
I'm sucking, but nothing's dying. Maybe because I suck at sucking, I don't know. Sucky sucking. Oh.
Surrender to my will. I'm restored.
They don't seem to want to die at all. That's disappointing.
I mean, I could have helped, but I was on 50 HP, so I didn't really want to go in. Then a random Zarya right click killed me anyway, so you know.
Ah, big rip.
I was sucking when she threw that. I'm really surprised I didn't hear.
I will protect the innocent.
Just weren't hungry enough, I guess. Bum, bum.
I'm so scared.
You're back. I thought you were Nihi. I'll invite Nihi once Nihi has loaded. No. They are not found.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
Still have an empty spot. Ow. Looks like you got in.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you.
Do you want to join, Vixie baby? I noticed you sent me an invite.
Echo here.
Observe the barrier.
Enemy radar
Junkrat primed and ready.
Ash here. Enemy turret ahead.
Do a couple games. Okay.
At your service.
Reality bends to my will.
Ooh, there we go. Oh no. Ah, thanks, G.
Personality synchronizing.
Oh no. Did I do anything useful? Let's see. I did gold damage. G, explain yourself. How did I get gold damage? Hey, Vixie. Looks like you're too busy healing to do damage, huh? Got you, G. Got you. Nice game, thanks, Jeff. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it's Paris. Everyone's favourite map.
Sometimes I feel a little sick after using my translocator. I'm sure you know what I mean, Tracer.
Won't be a problem if you just disappear forever.
It's a pretty big translocator though, isn't it?
Yes. It's on
Yes.
somewhere. Yes.
See.
Our courageous cowboy. The years haven't changed you much, have they, Jesse?
I certainly haven't changed my feelings about
Having some
work.
translocator for dinner. Yeah, the dinner will be summoned to the translocator when it's ready. Super quick service. Hey, Warrior Khajiit.
The greatest enemy is that
Haley. Hey, Haley.
Mucho mejor.
Oops, wrong button.
Hey there. Hello.
Excuse me.
¿Qué onda?
No! No! I'm still, you know, in the thick of it.
Much better.
Oh no! Well, I did forget for a second, but that's as long as it was. Well, to be more accurate, I didn't forget. I just forgot to remember. If that makes sense. No.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
But how goes it on this Thursday? I had to take my cat to the vet again. I wanted to see him again to do some further tests. Turns out he's got a rather bad bacterial infection in his throat. It's very swollen. And they've said it looks very, very sore. And his right lymph node is inflamed. Just having a bad time. They're giving us some antibiotics for his throat to see if that can bring it down a bit. While they do some further tests on the samples they took. Bleeding. Oh. Yeah, he's young. He's only, what, 2 or 3 years old, so he should pull through. It's just a bit rough for him. Because his sister got a bit of a croaky throat for a day or two. But that's all it came to. And then a few days later, he started getting sick, and he got hit much, much harder by the looks of it. He is a bit overweight, though, and his sister is basically half his weight. She is rather slender, though, so it's not like he's massively overweight. He's just a bit chunky, you know. So that probably has something to do with it. But
Come on, let's bring it together.
yeah, no, I'm speaking in Greek. That's deliberate. He's lost his meow, or what meow he had in the first place, which was basically just squeaky noises. He could never meow properly. Well, technically he could. He just couldn't be bothered to meow properly. So he just makes squeaky noises. But now he can't even do that. His throat is too swelled up. Oh.
Just doing my part.
Yeah. He's coming home again. Mum's out to get him now. And then, hopefully it'll be alright. Whether we'll have to take him back again later, probably. Maybe in a few more days.
Welcome to Paris.
Just to check he's recovering okay.
It is time to act.
We'll see. Jenny. Jennifer and Juniper.
That looked. Don't get cold feet now.
Juniper.
That looked like it hurt.
Yes.
Not heard that one before. Then again, my cat's called Trudy because my mom's my mom, so I can't really.
Well, she can't be anyone else.
Or could she? There's no pictures of me when I was little.
Level up.
Not a single one.
Incoming. Defend objective A.
Wait, is my stream deck working properly? No. That's probably why then.
Tried your enemy turret.
Did they just say I tried my best? I was literally AFK. That's not trying my best.
I play to win.
Oh no, I don't want to open the Epic Games Store. Oh no.
Yeah, I do that a lot as well. There's a sim on point.
I wanted to open Elgato Stream Deck software and I opened Epic Games Store instead. Oh. No.
Oh wait, isn't Hitman free today?
I don't know.
It's Thursday, I'm pretty sure it's today.
Level up.
Yeah, aren't you trained in veterinary care, Haley? Or was training at some point? Am I remembering right on that one? There was a brief period in my childhood where I was interested in that. And then I did some job experience at a veterinary centre. And had a bit of a bad experience. So.
Did you see a pet die?
No, but they did let me stand in and to watch a surgery. And I got rather nauseous and that put me off.
I mean, you don't have to be a surgeon to go in a vet care.
With every death comes honor.
General animal care and management, but some of the units were health and nursing, etc. Okay. So more care, less health care, as it were. Huh! Farah! Come back. Housing, nutrition, handling, health, exotic. Exotic. Zoological. Bit of everything. Yeah, okay. A broad spectrum of subjects.
Bounty has arrived. Greetings.
And what kind of qualification was that? BTEC level 3 extended diploma. Okay.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Do you have any plans to do any further education in that field? Ooh.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hiya! No, I wanted to kill the Pharaoh.
Ash here.
Together, we are strong.
How's the big boy? Yeah. Pretty rough, does it? Yeah. Yeah, she said that to me. Right. Right. Did they give you any estimate of how long that'll take? Right. Do they want to see him again? Right.
What? but, right.
Get charged.
That's really his fault. He pushed him back so far that he went behind me. That. Why did I spend money on this game?
Only you can answer that. Right. Right.
What were they doing?
Yeah.
Victory. Where am I going? The lady with the white cat sounds like her cat has multiple problems. Got lots of different things.
You'll see it. You'll see what he did. Oh. No, you won't.
No.
Oh.
Lagging in front of a bastion. Yeah, not the best situation there. Ooh, what's in the box?
Purple money.
Oh, blue money. Toggled. What's that supposed to mean?
They reckon you use toggle name box.
Why would you say yes to that?
Because he wasn't.
About to get false banned. I know how that feels.
I love when this happens.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Give me Widow. Ah, right, Battle Mercy. It worked last time on this map.
I will simulate our upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We all have our jobs to do.
Greetings.
It's good to be working with you again, Dr. Ziegler.
And under better circumstances, too.
It's your lucky day. It's your lucky day. It's your lucky day.
Online.
It's your lucky day.
4, behind 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Whee!
Barrier in place. Barrier, enemy turret ahead.
Have a barrier.
Enemy turret ahead. What's that equation? Activating the barrier.
Hello. Is there exit? What's that get him?
There we go. No.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Great tweets. Okay. Someone in response to my tweet did hashtag millionaire. Millionaire. I think you spelt that wrong, dude. Exclamation mark join if you wish to join the queue. They're also missing the point. They said, buy some skins, emote sprays, win poses, go nuts, bro. You really think I don't have all of those already, dude? Really? How do you think I got the credits? Yeah, position 0, because that's how computers count. Hey, I didn't make the bot. And besides, the way I see it is position 0 in the queue means there are 0 people ahead of you. Which means you're the next person in line.
Give me Widow. This is the furthest thing from Widow.
But Doomfist is a sniper.
Oh, that must
Jeff
have
said
missed
it
that
himself.
part, okay.
Both the Jeffs said it.
But both?
Yeah, both of them. Jeff Kaplan and Jeff Goodman. Spelt differently, but they're still Jeff.
One shot. One
What are you referring to?
I know.
Eddie? I think the Doomfist nerf was too heavy. His punches are pretty heavy. Okay. Right. Yeah. Apparently they had him as not insured on their file, but I corrected that. Yeah. Right.
I will prove myself.
I think that gauntlet would be a bit too big to fit anywhere. Well, the good Doomfist will just fly around the map to get around.
I believe I can fly.
No. Ah! Well, Roadhog is a fat hooker, it's true. Well, low rank is a very, very different environment to higher ranks.
Very.
You can get away with a lot more. So successful Doomfist player in low rank will look very, very different to a successful Doomfist player at higher rank. And some players think if they just keep playing well at their current rank, they'll eventually get higher. But the problem with that is, a lot of the stuff you can get away with at low rank, you'd never be able to get away with at higher rank, which is why some people never climb. They don't learn the better ways of playing. They just do the easy stuff that works and think that'll get them higher.
Yeah, no, you really have to pick apart your gameplay and fix every little thing. Really annoying.
But yeah, you can't. It's impossible to balance a hero around every single skill level at the same time. You can't do it. It's just not possible.
I will protect the innocent.
So they choose to balance it around pros because it's the pros that provide them with the content that they like to make money off, right? And in the grand scheme of things, if you balance off the pros and what they're doing, it's going to be the fairest it can be for everyone.
Wrestle with
Sure,
Jeff, prepare
lower
for
skill
death.
level players are going to struggle with certain heroes because they're harder to deal with lower skill. But they're still fairly balanced. Oi. Blizzard try to keep them as fairly balanced as they can, but in the end it's just impossible to create a perfectly balanced game. You can't do it. It's something like Overwatch. There are too many variables. Too many. And one of the variables Blizzard can't control, which is the players themselves. So it's just not possible to balance it perfectly. Too many moving parts.
One shot, one kill.
But they give it a good go. Bye, Widow.
Heroes never die. La oscuridad te espera.
Goodbye, Madison. No, hands are white. You're supposed to be a sniper. Why are we that close?
Everything can be hacked.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
Occasionally we win games, you know, occasionally. No, we haven't done too bad today, I suppose, so far. 50%.
Umbreon can be reported.
They got a bit salty there, didn't they?
Just a little bit.
Alright, thanks for playing, Vixie. Baby, I'll see you next time. Oh, DP. We can invite DP. We can invite DP. There we go.
Hey guys.
Greetings.
Greetings and salutations.
Now arriving at Yijiang Tower.
Ah, yes, Salat.
Sake!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Greetings.
Round 1.
No, it's just pronouncing Salat wrong. Alternative pronunciations, you know. Ooh, nice. That didn't sound like a headshot, but it was.
Oops.
Like, instead of calling a thing you brush your teeth with a toothbrush, call it a teeth brush. Because you've got more than one tooth. Jeez! Unless you've,
But what do you call more than one toothbrush?
Toothbrushes.
Teeth brushes.
Brine. Teeth brine.
The reason.
Or call the thing you measure temperature with a thermometer, because it sounds cool, you know.
May at the back. May coming at the back.
You can always pronounce the thing that you measure steps with a little differently.
Pedometer.
And, yeah.
What would it be instead?
Pedometer.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that.
No. TBT, come on, buddy. You just took places that I've never gone.
Please don't remind me of my uncle.
Oh, what? Oh dear.
Oh no. Am I the highest level Overwatch player? Yes. I've been the highest level since the end of July 2017.
Oh, how did you know that? Is there a league somewhere?
There are level leaderboards here and there.
There are. I didn't know that.
I've kept track of it. Kept track of my own level on a daily basis since the end of 2016, and I've kept an eye on the competition since March 2017.
Well, who collates the data and how do they get it?
Basically, websites. Well, the Play Overwatch website has a feature where you can check out your own profile, and then someone made a website that scrapes that data from the Overwatch website And then a load of other websites then collated various profile viewers and analyzers using that data scraped from the Overwatch website. And OverwatchTracker.com basically gives you leaderboards for absolutely every single stat that Overwatch provides on the website, including level. Master Overwatch were doing it as well, but their website was poorly maintained and it's kind of mostly broken these days, but some people still use it. But Overwatch Tracker is the one if you want to track any stat and find leaderboards for anything at all. The problem with Overwatch Tracker though is they haven't updated their hero list in about a couple of years. So it's missing about 4 or 5 heroes at this point. Last time I checked anyway. But essentially, if anyone ever searches any Battle.net tag on their website, that website will then have that data on their website to search and can be refreshed when requested.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that.
So it's not an automated thing. It's only when the data is requested does it then pull that data through the web scraper through to the website. So it's
who's your main competition at the moment then?
So there's only one player in the world that, apart from me, that's over level 10,000, and they're still around 1,500 levels behind me.
Oh wow, okay.
And it goes down from there. Number 10 in the world is about level 6,000 something. So there are quite a few big gaps in the top 10.
I'm on fire!
So there are people that have top 10 spots in the world for level that have played literally half as much as me, which is kind of crazy.
Check this out, I am on fire!
So has the guy who's just below you, has he tried to make a concerted effort to catch up? Have you noticed anything?
No, not particularly. The pattern for top 10 players tends to be play obsessively for a while, tail off, and maybe stop entirely. Some people sort of tail off for a bit, have a good long break, and then come back, and then keep going. Some play a lot less than they used to. It's rather interesting. On my tracking document, I've kept track of over the last few years, and on anniversary I swap up the top 10 to be the newest top 10 and then track those players for a full year to see how their level changes over time. So it's quite interesting, really. The player that I overtook when I became highest level on PC is now nowhere to be seen in the top 10 at all. She stopped playing a lot less when I overtook her, but at the same time she was having some health issues. I was in hospital for a while apparently, so it may have to do with that as well.
Have you played with any of the other people in the top 10 on your stream?
I don't believe so.
Oh, that's a bit sad. I thought that would be cool if that happened.
Tea time. Din-dins. Yeah, I'm having a little later din-dins today. His mother was out collecting the cat. I will probably still have a break soonish.
Securing the objective.
Securing the point.
What are you having for din-dins tonight, Haley? Or bangers and mash or something else.
Play of the game.
Ooh, Madras.
See, I join and we get a win. See what I'm doing?
I love a good spicy curry me. Bit of a chili head myself.
How spicy we're talking? Because I'm quite happy to put Carolina Reapers in mine.
Yeah, I'm also a chili head. That's hilarious. The three of us.
The hotter the better. Usually when I go out to a restaurant that does hot food, it's just never hot enough.
Yeah, like they'll always warn you saying like it's really hot and then it's just not hot.
It's just kind of mild. It's like, oh, no, I'm
Can
disappointed.
I recommend a sauce for you guys?
What's that?
It's called garlic reaper sauce. I'm telling
No,
you,
I
it's really good.
I get mine from a guy who grows his own chilies. And yeah, like it's a Carolina Reaper sauce, and it's really nice. Like it's not often you find like a sauce as hot as that actually it tastes nice. They always taste horrible.
What's it called?
Sharing is caring. Find it.
Sharing is caring. But I can tell you now, garlic reaper sauce, exactly like you're saying, it's delicious. It's like like you buy, when you have a pizza and you've got like the garlic and herb sauce.
Yeah.
But imagine that, but just with a whole load of reapers inside. It is really delicious.
That's good. I like that garlic sauce they give out pizzas as well. So.
I don't see it that way. To me, it's an honor.
Oh, you're gonna love it. The only thing I would say is it's quite expensive for a bottle. It's about £14, but it will last a while. Depending on how much you ingest of it.
You say that, but like when I make noodles, I'll put like 2 tablespoons of it in, if not more.
Well then that's not gonna last.
Yeah.
Mine lasted about 2 months, which for me is, I have like 15 to 20 sauces at any one time, and that's pretty quick because it was new and it was tasty.
Yeah. One of my friends, Alan, is also a chili head, though he can't handle ginger at all, which is a bit weird. But at one point he got a sauce called Dave's Insanity Sauce, which I think he said was like 2 million Scovilles or something.
Yeah, I try not to eat sauces that that are just there for the heat and aren't there for the taste. If that makes sense.
No, I'll always go for like a hotter sauce if there is one, because I really want to see. I don't think there is a point where I'm not going to be able to eat it anymore. But like, I'll always get the hottest I can. The hottest I've tried at the minute was, I think it was around 6 million. And it hurt. And it hurt the next day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bathroom side of things isn't great.
Burns on the way in, burns on the way out.
Oh yeah.
Although you can build up a tolerance in the same way.
Can't heal you, I'm out. So, oh, there we go.
But yeah, Alan decided, oh yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll just plaster a slice of pizza with loads of this stuff. But that was a bad idea. It was too much. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't finish the slice. He was disappointed. Oh, nice.
I really don't like her healing ability, I'm afraid. It's just slow.
Oh, come on, dude. Interestingly, when it comes back to level, I got highest level on PC before I got highest level in the world. There was actually someone on PS4 that was higher level than me.
Oh really? Oh, that is really.
Yeah. No, I remember playing the controller's interview with him before yours. Was it then?
So, at beginning of July 2017, I got highest level on PC by overtaking Sylphie. And then it was 3 weeks before I overtook Rhino Blue, who's still in the top 10, but hasn't leveled up a huge amount since then. I think Rhino Blue is pretty low down in the rankings now.
Thank you.
Let's have a look.
Everything can be hacked. And everyone.
You have my thanks.
So yeah, Rhino Blue is currently 6th in the world at
Can't heal you if you fly away too far.
8,545. So it's quite a bit further behind. About 3,000 levels difference.
Oh, damn it.
Beacon in place.
Bacon in face. Still gold borders. Gold border is still, you know, moderately rare.
Is it?
I mean, gold border is over 1,000 hours invested in the game, which is something that most people never end up doing. So.
Oh, you saying because I'm gold border? I just realized.
Yeah.
Wrestle with Jeff.
I played a lot then.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll have silver soon. But no, I don't know. I started Overwatch late, like really late, especially when I moved to PC. So a lot of catching up.
I mean, how many more hours have you played than me? I mean, it's going to be something silly.
About 10 times as much.
I got.
In terms of career profile hours, and probably in terms of actual hours as well.
Wow.
Wait, did you say 1,000 hours to get to gold border?
Well, it's a bit more than that because gold border is level 1,200.
Okay, because I've got 500.
Hold position. We've got this.
But bear in mind that career profile hours don't necessarily mean the total amount of hours you spend playing because of untracked modes before they tracked all of them, right? Only recently did they start tracking every single mode.
Oh, well, it's
and originally they only tracked things like quick play and competitive. I think when the game came out, it was quick play, competitive, play versus AI, and that was it. If I remember correctly. So it evolved as it went on.
No dying on my watch.
There's still 2 other gold border characters on the other team, so it can't be that rare.
Yeah, it's still moderately rare.
No, it's just that most of the high levels play this because normal Overwatch gets boring.
I think that's true, to be honest.
You will still see mostly bronze borders everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You're fully healed.
I mean, I stopped playing for a year as well. I'd probably be quite a lot higher if I'd carried on playing.
And some people just inexplicably buy more accounts and start playing on different accounts. For no apparent reason. I've asked people before why they buy a second account and they can't tell me.
I can tell you why I bought a second account. I can tell you, for me it's pretty straightforward. I played on this account a lot and it had kind of messed up my not MMR, but the value that you have when you're trying to go into competitive. So that when I started again, it let me level up to diamond much more easily than it did trying to do it through this account. And if that makes any sense, but it does to me.
Well, the thing is, in reality, your skill rating is a reflection of your actual skill, not the other way around. And if you play enough games, the more games you play, the more accurate that assessment is. So although it might be easier at the start, which it is, to move your ranking up or down, as you go on, it's going to be more difficult. Unless your skill changes in any significant way. So in order to raise your rating in a significant way, you have to raise your skill in a significant way. That's the only reliable way of doing it. Sure, creating a Smurf account can temporarily give you a boost in competitive rating, but if you put enough time in, you'll eventually see it go back down to the same level as the other account.
mean, not always temporarily. So
That's
like,
that's not the case for me. I'm at like 150 hours on the other one, and I've basically stayed. I've got stuck. I would say I've got hard stuck in diamond. So I agree with everything you're saying about the level and the ability and the ranking, but trying to move up in this has been significantly harder than it has on the new account, and to maintain it has been significantly easier than on the.
Wrestle with Jeff. Prepared for that.
That's just me.
So I wouldn't say I was stuck. I couldn't be bothered to climb through gold. I just couldn't be bothered. So yeah, and then other account I'm a lot higher and holding it quite easily.
I mean, I really worked my way up to plat on this account just to see if I could. It took me absolutely ages.
Yeah.
It took me
got to deal with
absolutely
gold
ages.
players.
I had to play a lot of games, like an enormous number of games. Many times disconnected, many times like lots of like problems. Yeah, I really feel as well that the game tends to, when you're winning like a heavy win streak, that it tends to, it's just my imagination maybe, but it tends to put you with players who are on a heavy loss streak to rebalance the teams. I would like to know how they choose their matching process based on the number of, whether it's based on the number of wins someone's had in a row or not, or whether they have any historic data that gets inputted into their matching algorithms.
Well, the thing is, if someone's on a win streak, the system will try to make it harder for that player by matching them up with slightly more difficult opponents.
Yeah, I
in
noticed
an
that a
attempt to try to match the player better with players of their skill level. Because if a player is on a win streak, it's possible that their rating is too low, and they deserve to have a higher rank. So the system tries to compensate for that by putting them in a tougher match. But if they don't belong there, then they're more likely to lose that match as a result.
But what happens when they do that, even if it is matched them in the right skill, let's say it has put you with higher players because you're playing a lot better than the average people at your rank, because you're then in higher games, you're gaining less SR because you're playing as playing at the skill of the average player in that rank, so you're gaining like 20 SR rather than the 30, 40, 50 you'd be gaining getting out of your own rank.
Well, no, not necessarily, because remember that the game will assess you based on how you're performing against players of your rank. It might place you in a higher game, but it's still going to try to match your skill rating to your skill best it can. So if it puts you in a harder game and you still do very well, then it will raise that skill rating further to try to match your skill rating to your skill. Because that's what it's always trying to do, match your skill rating to your skill level.
I think you've got like a lot of confidence in their algorithms, but that's the same. That's their algorithms are the same ones that had you banned for a couple of days. So I'm not that.
It's a different system.
I get that. I knew you were going to say that, and that's fair. That's a fair point. But it's the same people programming, and I don't know how much confidence I have in the mathematics they put in behind those algorithms. But like I don't disagree. Again, I don't really disagree with much that you're saying, to be honest, TBD. It's all pretty accurate. It's just that, like I said, it was definitely easier on the second one to maintain a level of diamond than it was to.
Yeah, and I can confirm that as well.
And I feel that I guess that's more of a psychology thing than a reality thing, right? If you believe you're going to have an easier time of climbing, you're going to have a higher level of confidence in your play and play better, right?
I mean, that's possible, but the only way to double check that would be to confirm it against millions of other people that have played and had the same feeling, or not, and base it on whether they're able to maintain a higher rank or not through multiple hours of playing. So unless we actually tested that theory, like what you're saying is a very plausible, viable option, but unless we tested it, we wouldn't never know really.
And, it's very difficult to test things like that, really, because it's not something you can just have a look at the data and see, oh, look, yes, psychology, yeah, I always know what everyone's thinking, so I can look at the data. You can't.
No, but I think they know. I think they know the information because you could start someone often in Diamond and see if they synced to, like it's kind of like float, rise, or sink. And we could do some like similar to water tests basically on that to see how well people float, rise, or sink, depending on where you start them. I think it is something scientifically testable. I don't think it's just purely psychological. I think if we're trying to test the hypothesis that you've come up with, which is that if people have a better psychology when they enter into a higher level, then they kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, I think that would be slightly tougher to test.
Yeah, I mean, cognitive bias is definitely a real thing and definitely does have real effects.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All aspects of life.
I mean, placebo. I mean, like, if it can work, then it definitely can work in computers for sure.
Yeah. And you hear players, like professional players all the time, advocating the importance of mental states and all that kind of stuff, right? A positive mental attitude is super important. And you've got players that they get super frustrated that they're not climbing. So whenever they're on their main account, they go into comp, they're like, oh, I can't climb, it's not going to work. They're in a negative state of mind, they do bad. And then they're like, maybe if I get a smurf, I'll have a better chance and I can do it, it's going to be great. And they go in with a more positive state of mind. And they get more positive results.
Yeah, again, can't really disagree with that. I think that's all fair cop. I will tell you though that I've been playing comp recently and I was on 2150 and I got 2 DCs and then I had 2 levers in a row. So I got DC twice from a game and then I got 2 levers and I lost 150 points. And that's just it's just not fun. It's not fun to have that happen to you, especially if you're trying to rise up, which I'm not really, but if you are, then that can really make it.
That still happens in Masters.
That happens at every single rank.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
There's certainly less hard throwers who'll just like sit and spawn and stuff, but yeah, no, there's still a lot of disconnecting and stuff.
There is only one thing you can guarantee with competitive, and that's that you will be in the match. So the only thing you can do to consistently affect your performance is by improving your own skill. That's it. Because you can't control anyone else, or the stability of the servers, or the stability of your internet connection, or what you had for breakfast.
No.
No one can hide from my sight.
When I've been on a streak, I've often felt the pressure to carry the team. So I do feel like the game does do that, but again, I can't know for sure.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they shared the algorithm with us. I would like to know what it was, personally.
Here's the thing. The danger with doing something like that is people will find a way to game the system, and that's definitely not something they want.
Can you game? I think I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. That's something I'm a bit more dubious about, because if the max is concrete, then it shouldn't really be gameable, really.
Yeah, but they don't want to risk that, do they? You wouldn't want to risk people gaming the system because you've told them all the juicy details. And the reality of it is these details are constantly in flux because they're constantly trying to tweak the system to make it better.
Yeah, I think that's more likely. I was going to say, I think it's more likely the reason they don't tell us is because it's not actually a stationary algorithm. I think it's constantly changing. And we would then have a say in, do we think that algorithm is fair or not? And I just don't think they want our opinion on it, to be honest. That's more, for me, that's more likely. But
please let us have 3 widows.
I'm gonna die now.
Don't.
Trying to mercy babysit 5 Genjis was just failing. Well, I mean, No Limits quick play is very old. But one Genji and 4 players trying to be Genji, maybe.
I'm playing terribly. I've just realised I've had no concentration the whole game. I need to do something.
That's fine. As long as you're still having fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah, kill the Torbjorn. Ah! Homing German man. If you got any bread, that's better than water. Bread or milk. Bread will help absorb it, milk will help break it down. Or any kind of dairy, so cheese, yogurt. Ice cream.
How long did it take you to get a tolerance to some of the hot sauces? Because for me, it's taken quite a while, longer than I thought it was going to take. I didn't just like eat one hot sauce and then I could eat everything. It's been taking a while to build up.
10 years.
So you used quite a long time then as well.
I don't think I've ever actively tried to build a tolerance. I just enjoy the burn.
My dad mainly, because I wouldn't even eat like chili con carne because it was very slightly spicy.
I'll be watching over you.
And now you're a chili.
For a short amount of time, I think Papa John's did like ghost chili chicken wings, and those were so good, and then they stopped doing them, and I was sad.
Ghost chili chicken. That's interesting.
They were amazing. They burned so good.
A little bit of sadism going on there, I think. I think all chili heads.
Masochism.
Yeah, a bit of masochism. Yeah, exactly. I think we're all a bit masochistic.
Da, 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 da.
Right. Sad face.
Comes honor. With honor, redemption. Again.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I at one point bought some what was it? Carolina Reaper pork scratchings.
Oh, that sounds really. Well, no, it doesn't sound nice.
I was eating them on stream and I rubbed my eye, and that was a bad idea.
Oh
no. Oh dear, oh
See,
dear.
I would eat them because they've got chili in them. I despise pork scratchings.
What
I
did
would
you
eat
do?
them just to feel the heat.
TBD, what did you do once you rubbed your eye? Like, how did you deal with that? Were you sitting there with one eye blinking or what?
Yeah, I couldn't deal.
How did you play with one eye?
Well,
Oh,
I had to
milk
go
in
to
your
the
eye.
bathroom and wash my eye out first. Yeah.
Does that even help?
And yeah, a little bit. I had to just sit there suffering for a bit. Anyway, I need to eat my din-dins.
Yeah, I might go to bed.
Are you going on after? Are you switching to Euro Trucker?
No, it's more Overwatch and Euro
I'll
Trucker
join
8.
you. Okay, I'll wait for you then.
wrestle with Jeff, prepare for death.
Oh, there we go. My mic was muted. Yes. So who's joining? I got 2 spots. I'll need your battle tag. Yeah. Simple din-dins. Some broccoli, some cauliflower, some spuds, and some kind of chicken Kiev or something. Oh, it's not. That's the one. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Felix shall keep the peace in Vishkar developments. We do not need an army to keep the peace. We prefer our own methods. Victory will be ours. Greetings.
Imagine the worst
Oh, yeah, that didn't work.
Now, avoid
Nope.
Put your security in my hands.
Hello.
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ah.
1. Attack.
Let's go.
Capture objective A.
My level up to date currently, yes. Wah!
Regen burst activated.
Patience.
Why put a translocator there? Bit weird. How many gold weapons do I have? Just 2.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
I learned that from my mother.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Winner. Oh, that was too fast.
They kind of gave up, didn't they?
I think they did.
And you're gonna get half XP for that one.
Why do you only get half XP?
Ooh.
Because it was only 2 minutes.
So if you don't play over 2 minutes, you only get half the XP.
3 minutes is the 100% mark. And the 0% mark is 1 minute. So 2 minutes is halfway in between.
What, so if you win a game in 1 minute, you get no XP?
Less than 60 seconds is 0 XP, yeah.
Well, how did they make that decision?
Well, they didn't want people abusing the XP mechanics. Because if they didn't do that, then you'd get full XP for like a 30-second game, rinse, repeat that for a full hour, and you've got like 2 or 3 levels.
The 6 tech would probably be sniping each other then.
how does that make a difference to them? Is it because financially people will get too many loot boxes? Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah, they'd sell less loot boxes if people abused the XP system.
Okay.
That much.
And it also kind of stimulates the buying and selling of
Plus,
accounts.
playing games that quickly is not the right way to play either. They don't want people playing that way. They want to encourage people to play the game correctly, not just abuse XP mechanics.
Has anyone ever really done that? Is that like anyone even attempted to do it? I mean,
well, when custom games gave out XP for the first time, people very quickly found ways of exploiting the hell out of it to just farm XP. And they did that for a while until Blizzard shut it down. So, yes, players will exploit any system they can if they have any kind of benefit to do so.
fair enough. It's just not something that would factor into my head, but fair enough.
Did it do anything? Hello? No. Nope. It's not doing anything. Oh well. It did the karaoke once, but wouldn't do it again.
Ooh, I got armor. Stay alive, I'm coming.
Oh.
Never stop fighting.
Rendezvous. Easter eggs, huh? I found weird bugs before, but
Nova's behind. Right side here.
it's hard to know what's an Easter egg and what isn't really. When it comes, there are plenty of references in the game to various internet memes and all that kind of stuff. Like Echo has a lot of memes in her sprays, for example. And I'm sure there are at least a few very hidden Easter eggs in certain maps that you'd only find if you no-clipped through the map to certain locations. I haven't gone looking for them. They may not exist, but it's possible. Alright, yeah. I don't think I'd know of any that community hadn't found pretty quickly already. Usually when stuff like that is added, it's found pretty quick. Through sheer force of number, people find different things. Ooh, there we go. Hey, morning, skater. 7.
Last round, 1. Score 1-0.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
We all have our jobs to do.
Come on, come on, come on! I hate waiting!
The thing is I don't think, coming back to your point earlier, I will go much above gold, because once I stop playing with you, I'll probably stop playing altogether again for quite a long while.
Yeah.
I only came back to play with you, to be honest. I just happened to keep playing because it's a bad habit.
Well, it's all about having fun and enjoying yourself, so.
Any news yet on the second instalment?
Nope. We're likely not to get any until January.
Till Jan?
Yeah. That's the next event that Blizzard are definitely doing because it's their event.
I can't even, not even a teaser pick, nothing.
Well, they haven't done anything so far.
Sure. I thought that was because of COVID, but I know you said they're like even further ahead, but I thought because no one's watching because of COVID or whatever, I don't know.
The only thing that seems to have been delayed by COVID is the BlizzCon itself, and that's moving to a virtual event. So I'm guessing the delay is because they've had to rethink what they're actually doing and start from scratch in terms of deciding how to do it. So it's happening a couple months later.
Power of destruction. Enemy turret within my sight. I require assistance.
BlizzCon takes a lot of planning, so they'd already, you know, done a lot of work in trying to get BlizzCon 2020 done, but in the end they had to cancel it.
Wrestle with Jeff, prepared for death.
Thanks for follow, dude. How's my level so high?
Wrestle with Jeff,
My playtime is
prepared for
high.
death.
I've played a lot, so I've leveled a lot. That's an enemy. Wah! May is my favorite hero.
Is it? May's your favourite hero?
You've heard that before.
I don't know. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Didn't know that though. Like right now, I didn't know that. My favourite hero. Tell us about it.
I mean, there are plenty of clues as to that being the case.
I mean, yeah, from your seat and that. But what makes May your favourite hero? What do you like about her?
She's fun to play. She's cute.
Like people.
She's annoying, you know.
That's the reason. That's the reason. Now we get to the bottom of it. TVD. You like to be annoying. It's the troll. It's the troll part of your personality. That's what
God,
it is.
imagine being his parents.
Okay, nope.
Ash here.
I'd say 98.76543 9246% straight.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone. I might need this later.
I don't know. It's a question. Doesn't have to matter. Oh!
Oh no, I wasn't there to stay on point. It's very hard to hold down a point with Tracer, unfortunately.
She's a bit too squishy.
Yeah.
1-1.
Am I sure about that?
My business.
Yeah, pretty sure.
My rules.
I might be about 0.5% off, but yeah. Pretty sure.
Everyone signed their life insurance policies.
So my favourite character is Doomfist, but it's not the character I'm best at, which is kind of a problem.
It's the same with me. May isn't my best hero, it's just the one I enjoy the most.
Yeah. I've always been best at Reaper and Soldier, and I don't really enjoy them anywhere near as much as I do Doomfist.
That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about what was written in my Twitch chat.
Oh right, yeah, sorry, yeah, I've just realised.
Ash here.
I am claiming the objective.
I mean, ow. Oof.
Regen burst over here.
I require
Come on, let's bring it together.
I think a good response to that sort of thing is no need to project your insecurities on me, dude. That sure does shut them up.
Why is he asking that? It's a weird question. Like, who cares anyway?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid.
Does it even matter? I mean, like, who cares? Junk is actually like, Junkrat for me is like a mix between enjoying the game and being relatively good at Junkrat.
Enemy turrets taken care of.
Is really no one going to get on the point?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm dead. I tried to jump onto the point.
Am I not the best player in the world? Because there's a big difference between playing and practicing. That's how. And I play for fun, not to get good.
You got way more patience than me. That's why I couldn't do this. Like, I couldn't stream. You got way too much patience. That stuff would just like I'd either have an automated response to, because in the time that I've been watching you, I think I've seen you answer that question at least 50 times. Maybe more, actually.
Alright, see you later. Shouldn't you naturally get good now? Everyone has a sort of natural skill level they'll get without trying, right? Anything beyond that requires actual effort. Some people try without really consciously meaning to, they'll just do it anyway. Right, those people tend to get good without really consciously putting too much effort into it, although they still put effort in, right? It's just how they are. I'm not one of those persons.
I think people struggle to know exactly what to do to improve, to be honest.
Yeah. That's why the replay system exists to a certain extent. To help people try and figure that out, either by reviewing their own replays or sharing them with other people so they can try and identify the issues. I feel like a lot of players just don't make full use of that system that was a very, very good addition to the game.
Suiting up. I'm back to fight. My full potential is unlocked.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of players do think that all you need to do to improve is play more, and that's why some of them never get good, because they think it requires just pure raw playtime. That's not the case. They think they can get good just by playing more, and they don't have to put any actual effort into it. That's just not true.
The time I started to get good at the game was when I joined the team and started scripting.
Yeah, so you got serious about it.
Yeah.
There are two things that I'm the best at in Overwatch.
Wait a minute, Doomfist just punched my immortality field instead of me. But he was like on ground level. How does that work?
I don't know. There are two things I'm best at in the world at Overwatch, and that's leveling up and dying. And that's it.
I don't think you're the best at dying. I think you need to work on that one. Yeah. Have you actually got the most deaths in the world? Is that actually true?
According to the leaderboard, yeah.
That's hilarious. Is that just because of hours played then? Like, what's your actual ratio?
That's a lot to do with hours played, but a lot to do with the fact that I just die a lot.
What's your ratio of deaths though in the game? Is it actually the highest as well?
Well, the thing is with ratios is you can have a ratio whether you played 1 hour or 10,000 hours.
True. So if you that's a fair point again. But statistically, if you want to make it statistically significant, it'd have to have a certain number of hours of play, right? Because you do statistical like testing on it, standard deviations.
It's hard to filter that properly.
I've probably done that. Hey, I can do something new on the internet. I can actually find out the statistical significance of deaths. That would be a complete waste of my mathematical skills. But how interesting! I didn't know you had the most deaths.
Although there is a caveat to that. That was the last time I checked quick play, and my quick play hours have not gone up in a while. Seeing as I'm done with that now, so I'll have another look. It might not be the case anymore.
There is no obligation.
But the other guy who played an absurd amount of quick play, more than me, has not been playing recently much at all. Been playing a lot more Call of Duty. So let's have a look. Quick play. And let's find deaths. Yeah, there it is. Deaths. Oh yeah, I'm still number 1.
What's your KD ratio though? That's what I would want to know.
So my number of deaths is just over 500,000. Second place is 492,000. So yeah,
how many
far ahead.
How many kills have you made though?
Third place is 250,000.
How many kills have you got?
I got twice as many deaths as third place. Let's have a look. There are statistics, eliminations. Let's look at quick play because that's what I was looking at on the chart. Eliminations 578,000.
So you've got 578,000 elims, and then how many deaths?
500,000 deaths. That's in quick play. 578, 561, 501, 286.
Yeah, your KD's over 1. Like you can't be the best at dying. I mean, you've died a lot, but you're not the best at dying with over 1 KD.
I'm the best at dying in terms of raw number of deaths.
Yeah,
that's what I
sure.
mean.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, like you died more than 1.
I've got the most experience with dying.
So what's it like on the other side?
I only get 10 seconds at a time, so. And that's
yeah,
at
but
most.
500,000 deaths. That's quite a lot of time.
It is, yeah.
50,000. What is that?
Well, it's 500,000 times 10 divided by 3,600 for hours.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I just can't. I'm trying to do that in my head, but I can't. Like 12,500? No, that can't be right. 3,600. 1,200 hours? Wait, have you spent more hours dead than I've spent playing in the game?
Seems that way.
What?
Do. 3 days dead. Nice. So like Jesus then.
I don't play by the rules anymore.
Find their weakness and claim the objective.
Patched up. The thing is though, not all deaths are made equal. Because some deaths are faster and some deaths are slower, depending on the state of the match. But for the most part, it probably balances out.
Back in my day, we'd have this payload delivered already.
Sim with the cliff teleporter. Oh, I remember that. Brilliant. Those were the days, huh? Wait, hold up. One moment. It still says it. So under gameplay sabotage, it says gameplay sabotage is actively harassing or disrupting your own team through the use of game mechanics or player actions. This includes placing a Symmetra teleporter exit at a cliff edge. It still says it, even though that doesn't even apply anymore.
Worked out that you have spent approximately 1,400 hours dead, which is the same, is more time than I've spent playing the game. That is an accurate stat, and I'm gold. That's meant.
So that description of griefing is pretty old at this point, seeing as it references the teleporter as an ultimate. there are more ancient artifacts in the game. I think the oldest one some of the oldest ones in the game right now are from beta. And those are the ability videos on certain heroes. I think there's one example of old Symmetra that I found actually using primary fire, and that's on Junkrat's Death Mines animation. So that's quite interesting.
Just to let you know, you've spent 58 days dead. Just so you know, I just thought I'd pass that stat to you.
About 2 months. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, 2 months you've been dead.
2 months of me waiting to respawn.
Think about what you could have done in that time. Can you imagine?
I could have, you know, waited to respawn. Unless they've changed it recently, the Ana Nano Boost video still shows a speed boost associated with the Nano, which hasn't been the case since very early on.
I got time for one more, and then I'm not going to be on great there.
Okay. Yep. I don't see a problem with that. Oh, my limbs is nearing 7777777. I'll need to keep an eye on that. Ooh. Oh, I missed 3, 2, 1, and then some other numbers. My deaths will take a little bit longer, but will eventually reach 6666666. So I want to keep an eye on that as well.
I mean, 1 million deaths is going to be quite significant. Did you celebrate the 500,000 deaths or the 500,000 limbs?
I always miss those. I just miss them. At times I've thought, I must keep an eye on that, and then a while later I look at it again and it's already gone past, and I'm sad. So.
You have to consider the fact as well that you've caused people to wait 58 days for their, or 60 odd days, 2 months for them to play, spread across a multitude of people, of course.
Yeah. I've shared it out between lots of different people. Yeah. Ooh, you missed me. I think I had one little bullet left as close now. And then I have to reload.
Oh my
god. No, Doomfist.
I will protect the innocent. I'm so scared.
I am claiming the objective.
Faris Gunn says on it, model H-53NP-A1, which could be read as model H-Senpai.
Thanks.
Alright. the summer skin. My God. There are lots of interesting skin Easter eggs. Like that. Like Soldier's heel on his summer skin. It has a barcode number on it, which is 0118 999 88199 9119 7253. And you might recognize that number. Have you ever seen the IT Crowd, also known as the IT Crowd, TV show?
Yeah, I've watched it. I love that show.
That number is a reference to one of the clips from that show.
In the Black Box, that's got to be one of the best episodes of any TV I've seen.
What, the internet box?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Just a black box with a little red LED on it. This is the internet.
Just genius. That whole episode was genius.
Such a good show.
I also like the RPG episode where all the managers and that are role playing. That's just brilliant. You see them like crying because the stuff that's happened to their characters completely shouldn't be happening at all.
Someone's got to stand on the point, right? Nope. 9.
Onwards to victory.
Hey, don't take the point. That's not cool, May. That's not cool. Christmas music. Yeah, why not? It's Christmas somewhere in the world. Whee!
Score 1-0.
Oh, I watched that video you were talking about, by the way, on the graphics card, and the you didn't tell me about the 8K 60 frames per second. That was ridiculous. The GeForce thing.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
8K. I thought it was an AK. It's like, what? What's Gundog to do with it?
Sorry, 8K at 60 frames per second.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It was bonkers.
That many pixels. Oh.
I didn't really understand until I watched it how big a gap there is between the 2080 and the 3080. Like, it's bonkers, mate. Like,
oh, yeah.
It's not even close. You're paying half the fraction of money, and the gap is just bonkers.
It's crazy how much of a leap they've made.
What's happened? Something to this like Amper stuff. Did you actually listen to any of the stuff?
I didn't see the full presentation now.
Oh, I watched it. It was some crazy tech that they've developed.
I just saw someone's video on the breakdown of all the stuff they were talking about.
They've like quadrupled the number of gigaflops being processed or something. I was like, what's just happened in technology that's allowed them to do that?
I don't know. wonder if it's got anything to do with graphene.
Either way, I'm looking forward to buying one of those. I'll get that piece.
Yeah. Well, I was originally thinking, oh yeah, I'll definitely grab me one of those 3080s because they come out soon, and I've got the money. And I thought, hey, the PC's actually getting pretty old. Maybe I should just buy a whole new PC. And then I'm like, oh, don't quite have the money for that yet. I guess gonna have to wait. I do 1 or 2 PC setups, so I think now all this new hardware is coming out. It's a good time to do it. Because then I'm less likely to be obsoleted so quickly.
I'm surprised you haven't got like sponsorship for that kind of stuff.
I don't have the viewership for it. It's nowhere near.
Yeah, I get that.
There's no money in it, right? There's no money in it.
I'm on fire.
They tend to do sponsorships if they're going to make their money from the effort or the money they invest.
Our world is worth fighting for.
And it's not worth it for me. If I had a big following, then yeah, I'm sure they'd jump on that. But unfortunately, only a very small user base enjoys casual Overwatch content on Twitch. Maybe that'll change with Overwatch 2, maybe it won't. We'll find out. Hopefully it does.
They've given me that stupid shield maiden like 6 times. If they give it to me one more time, we're gonna have to flip my queue.
Yeah, 3080 is definitely worth having these now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Piece of cake.
Am I blossoming?
Ah, Poco. Poco Toyo. Thanks for the tier 1 2-month free sub. Thank you. I was originally thinking, oh yeah, good. They're unveiling their new series. The 20 series will be cheaper. I might grab a 20 series card, you know? But now I've seen the specs of the 30 series and the price. I'm like, yeah, screw that. Buy a 30 series. Just not worth it buying a 20 series when the 30 series is so much better. I was thinking it was going to be a fairly incremental improvement, not a massive leap.
Yeah, it's bonkers. I don't know how that's happened, but it is actually bonkers. I found it hard to believe when you told me the first time, to be honest, but then I looked at it myself.
Yeah.
I had to watch the whole presentation.
Ooh, that was a nice shot. I had 1050. That's. I've got 2 graphics cards, a 1080 and a 1070. And that's worth some both. Wow. Hey, whatever you hate, greetings. Yeah, if you can afford it, it's definitely worth upgrading from a 1050 to a 3080. Oh yeah. That's a massive leap in performance. Huge.
Will it fit any of the motherboards? Or does it...
It's around the same size as like a 1080 or whatever, depending on the model, of course. It's not massive in terms of size. It requires more power, but that's, I think, the only more in terms of size or requirement.
Let's shoot for a new high score. Think you can keep up with me?
You have to leave? Okay. Have a good evening.
Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
AMD are unveiling their new GPUs next month, so we'll see if they've made the same leap or not. Then, so I'd wait on buying a new GPU until we've seen at least what AMD have to offer as well, just in case. Just in case. I'm not an AMD fanboy myself. But you never know. Yeah, if it's just about raw performance, then it's definitely worth waiting to see what they have to offer, to see whether it's better. Because it's possible they'll come out with something better at a better price and completely dunk on Nvidia in the process. What the RTX cards do have, though, is something called RTX Broadcast, or RTX Broadcaster, or something like that. There's a load of tools built into the card that help broadcasters, so my kind of stuff. Wah! Yum Yum Lol XD joined the game. Okay, cool name.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Oh, I didn't put the thing down. Oh.
One shot, one kill.
Anna checking in. Zarya, ready for duty. I'm in aim.
Oh, okay. Ages. Ah, yeah, there are plenty of ages I haven't played Overwatch. For example, the Middle Ages. Didn't play Overwatch then. Stone Age, yeah.
10 seconds.
Didn't play Overwatch then either. Oh yeah. So here's the thing: the Nvidia fanboys are like that just bought a 2080 Ti are like, oh no, what have I done? Oh, rip. And I'll be like, oh, 3080 looks cool. I'll buy myself one of those as soon as they come out. And then AMD are like, ha, joke's on you. Our cards are better. And then they're like, oh no, what have I done? I've done it again. Lol. Nearly 200,000 medals. Oh.
Hello there.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Order will be restored.
I'm ready to kill. Sentry online.
Oh no, they're gonna see that one for sure. I'll hide it up here instead. Whoops. There we go.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
I don't get players who tell other players they're a nerd. You're literally playing the exact same game, dude. What are you talking about?
Enemy turret ahead.
Yeah. Simping for G. Ow.
Enemy turret.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
The cavalry's here.
Orisa online.
What are you looking at? Stay frosty.
Ash.
Soldier 76 reporting.
Enemy turret located.
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Enemy turret destroyed. Lucio coming at you.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Enemy turret destroyed.
What's up, Tracer? Oh no! Getting wrecked. Oh no.
We're all soldiers now.
I know. I wasn't talking about you specifically, I was just asking in general. Sometimes I just have to remind myself 50% of the population is statistically of below average intelligence. And, you know, 10% of people are just really dumb. So... probably work out how dumb the lowest 10% are. I'm looking at statistics and trying to figure it out. But I'll have to have a look at some point.
I will prove myself.
What's the 10% threshold in terms of dumbness, in terms of IQ? I know it's not hugely accurate IQ, but you know, it's a general baseline of intelligence.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you. Ultra 76 online.
This one's on the house.
Activating the barrier.
Oh dear. I mean, I have nothing against dumb people. They can still serve society in general. They may be difficult to interact with sometimes, but the right kind of dumb people are an unending source of entertainment, you know. I remember when I worked retail, there was a lady who came into the store and she said she wanted a recharger for normal batteries. Cat's gone mental, but cats are always mental. They're cats. Good. Doo-doo. Yeah, you're just failing to get a joke, G. It happens. Welcome back. So your cats are being more mental than they usually are, right? Because cats are by default mental, right? They're cats. It's what they do. They're just crazy. But yeah, this woman came into the store and wanted a battery recharger for normal batteries. And I told her, you can't recharge normal batteries. She's like, yeah, I've had one before. I've had them before, you know. I've done it before. I've had a battery recharger for normal batteries. It's a thing. And I'm like, they literally say, do not recharge on them. It's just like, no, I've had them before. But they call them rechargeable batteries because they're the only type of batteries you can recharge. The normal ones will explode if you try to recharge them. Eventually she just got the message and left. Maybe she just thought I wasn't going to sell her it, so she left. Rather than I was right, so she left. Who knows? Man. Sometimes I just like having fun with those kind of people. One time a lady and a partner came in, and for some reason she asked where I was from, and I said I was from the same place. You know, local. And she had a very local accent, and I don't. I have a very generic English accent. It's not really any kind of localized accent, as far as I know. And she asked me, so how come you don't sound like me then? And I said, because I'm not a woman. And her partner laughed. He found it funny. She didn't get it though. She didn't get it. Your accent changes if you talk to someone for a long time. What is it by default? Oh, I don't know. Frost, yum yum. What's yum yum? Did I hook something or not? Black. Right. You roomed with a girl for a week back in high school. High school? During a trip, and had a posh accent by the time you went home. Your family hated it. They wanted to punch you. Trying to punch the accent out of you. I don't think it works like that.
Welcome to Oasis.
Over here.
Yeah, maybe
The front lines are no place for a scientist.
I guess it's a good thing I have you to watch my back.
Hello. Hello there.
Greetings.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Right, what level did I start at today? I think it was 51. And now I'm 55. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I looked at it, it said 54 and it's, wait, no, it's 55. What's happening? It doesn't always update properly. Ah, my stream deck's still not working. Oh.
Level up.
Thanks, G. Sometimes a simple restart doesn't work, so I have to do a simple restart again until it does.
The true enemy of humanity.
When you spent most of your time at your boyfriend's, your accent became half of what it is naturally and half Queen's English. Yeah. Well, yeah, X. Oh. This is your lasagna.
I will protect the innocent.
Cook a mean lasagna, do you?
I found it.
You just followed the instructions that came in the door, yeah? Apparently it worked. Hey.
Current status. Securing objective.
I think my favorite three food groups are meat, cheese, and spice. And the more I have at the same time, the better. You know? Can you do spicy lasagna? Is that a thing? Or is that called something else?
Death walks among you.
There's an easier way of doing it. If one person liked spice and the other person didn't, it's just hot sauce, and there you go.
True self is without form.
You don't want to talk about it.
Best round lost.
Patience.
Hiya.
Score.
Boop.
0 to 1.
Boop.
I don't need this telemetry.
What happened to your arm?
Always admired yours. Figured I'd get one of my own. Well, it's high noon somewhere.
There's a Big Yeetus Twitter profile now. Oh no. All other Big Yeetus accounts are fake. Big Yeetus official. Oh no. Yig Beatus.
Walk it off.
Uh-huh.
The objective is now.
Oh, nice! I squished the Orisa with my fatness. Winston's eaten too much peanut butter. That much is obvious. Peanut butter is very high in calories, so it's a bit of a problem. Ow. If you're exposed to spice for long enough, you could potentially build up a tolerance. Either a tolerance to the spice or a tolerance to the pain. Or a bit of both, I suppose. Oh no! Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hello.
Personality synchronization.
Mercy players who raise bastions and mystery heroes deserve to step on Lego. Well, luck will have it. Bastion literally has a Lego skin, so... They kind of have to step on Lego to res the Bastion.
Flight routine activated.
Oh no.
Winston reporting.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Current status. Securing objective.
Wrestle with Jeff. Prepare for death.
Oh, I missed. Got a space for it? I will be trucking shortly, so... There are no more games left. Today. But... Saturday I'll be doing more Overwatch. Just have to turn off a bit earlier next time if you want to play. Oh. Lol. Yep, Fall Guys Friday tomorrow. So if you got Fall Guys, then should be able to join if there's space. There isn't much space though. What is it, Jenny? What is it? Hello. What is it? You want to fuss? Alright. I'll take a quick break and then we'll do some trucking. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Jenny. Alright, good. I'll be back in a few minutes.